So, guys, a lot of talks are happening because of the Vulcan that appeared yesterday on the Brazilian Moments of Valor trailer teaser video, right? And there's been some talks. First of all, there's a lot of people saying that, oh my god, it's coming, which is kind of funny, but yeah, it's not coming, okay, guys? It doesn't mean that it's coming just because it appeared there. That would be the first actual thing that I wanted to talk about because a lot of people just think that just because it is in these videos, it will come to the game. Well, that's the thing, right? It might come. It might, but not right now, and it wouldn't be released in a Moments of Valor trailer teaser video, right? Why is that? Well, we have multiple videos like that already for other nations, and if you check them out, you will see some stuff that are not added to the game, and they're just there for plot or visual objectives, right? The main one would be the Exocet missile, for example, in the Argentinian video. That would be, I think, the main one. That really doesn't, the missile will come at some point, but that video wasn't like a release of that, which is the same with this, right? The Vulcan might come at a certain point to the game, but it doesn't mean that this is the release of it. Why did they add that Vulcan? Because Brazil actually intercepted a Vulcan like that in the Falklands era, right? The 1982 war. We actually, I don't remember the history behind it too much, but I remember that the aircraft was near our airspace and the F-5s intercepted and brought it down on the terms of not like shooting it down, but it made it land at a certain airbase, and we even technically stole some missiles that were seed missiles, anti-radiation missiles, and we actually built our own with that project, which is the MAR1, the MAR, right? And then we released the Vulcan into the wild again. But yeah, it is basically due to that, because it's a very interesting history thing that happened during the Falklands War, right? Although it wasn't really our war by any means, it did happen that, which is pretty interesting, right? But yeah, guys, there is even a Vulcan in the National Museum of Flight in Scotland that had the small Brazilian flag indicating that the aircraft, that it was the aircraft that actually was intercepted. So yeah, I will leave a picture. But anyway, so that's why the Vulcan was there, right? But it doesn't mean that it's coming. It really does not. Does it mean that it's denied then? No, it just means that it's not coming right now. It might come in the future. And that's the second subject that I wanted to actually talk a little bit about it. Could something like the Vulcan actually be added? I did a video 2 years ago about this, but now taking a proper look into it, and because everybody's talking about it, I think there is a need of talking a little bit more about these aircraft. So the Vulcan is a strategic bomber, basically, right? The main objective was to obviously deploy nuclear weapons. So the main weapon of these aircraft was nuclear bombs. But the thing is, it could actually take a lot of conventional bombs, right? And although it does have some not so good performance status that could mean that these aircraft could suffer in battles, at the same time, we already have bombers like these that can suffer already. The only thing that matters really here is the BR. Remember, this is a 1956 aircraft, guys. It's a very old aircraft. So there wouldn't be a problem of this thing coming to the game in the right BR, right? What would that right BR be? Well, it should be a very low BR, nothing close to 10.0. It should be maybe around the BR of the Buccaneer S2, like a 9 point something BR. It would even make kind of sense because this aircraft actually takes 21 1,000-pound bombs of conventional bombs. This is basically the main armament of this aircraft when it's not using some form of nuclear missile or nuclear bomb, right? And with that, you can imagine. I mean, it's an aircraft that doesn't pass Mach 1, you know, the maximum speed would be around Mach 0.96. Maximum speed in IAS would be around 1,040 kilometers per hour. So it's a very, although a very like strong engined aircraft, it is kind of slow. It produces a lot of drag probably, and it's very heavy as well, you know. And I mean, taking 21,000 pounds of bombs is it's quite a lot. So it's because of that, right? So it wouldn't turn very well. It wouldn't be fast. But I mean, if you take a look onto the Vulcan S2, for example, it is an aircraft that goes at a max speed of 1,166, and the camera is 830. So why not add this aircraft between the Canberra and the Buccaneer? Maybe as a 9.0 aircraft or something. It would have a high altitude like respawn or spawn, right? And of course with that we might even see some use for it. Would it be good? Would it be like competitive? No, not really. But I don't think that's the point of an aircraft such as this, right? It is this type of aircraft. It's like the Yak-28. Do they serve a purpose in the game? Well, technically yes, but they are not really that good. Like they are fast and stuff in the case of the Yak-28, but it doesn't take a lot of bombs. It cannot defend itself very well. Just it is fast. The Vulcan would be kind of similar to something like a B-29 that is faster, but it doesn't have defense armament. So a BR of 8.7, 9.0, 8.3 even, something like that, would mean that this aircraft could actually be added without too much problem. Would it suffer? Well, again, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it wouldn't be an easy aircraft to fly. But again, if like it's an aircraft that's so iconic. It's like the MiG-25. I completely am in favor of a MiG-25 being added, not because it's going to be amazing or it's going to destroy everything and oh my god, or it's going to be balanced or anything. It's just that it's such an iconic aircraft that they need to have some form of way of adding something like that to the game. And the Vulcan is kind of like that. It's the bomber for the British that everybody wants, right? Even me that I don't like too much of playing with bombers, would love to have such an aircraft. So, yeah, it would be problematic, but with the right BR, it kind of have a place. Even has a gap between the Canberra and the Buccaneer to be added. So why not, right? But this is not the release of it, the leak of it, okay? So don't you worry, don't trust what a lot of people are saying. The Vulcan is not coming, okay? We don't have anything to confirm that. It's just a visual model that they use to do a trailer or a video, right? Hopefully it is added in the future, but for now we have to just wait and see. Okay, guys, but yeah, basically this is it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Vulcan because a lot of people are talking about it. Just completely passed over me because I didn't expect people would believe that this thing would come, actually, you know. So yeah, I had to do a video about it. So I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye, guys. See ya.